Thank you so much for honoring our family tonight. Our son, Avi, was diagnosed with Williams syndrome at the age of 2. He struggled daily to eat, to walk, talk, and he certainly didn't sleep. Our dream to be incredible parents no longer seemed so exciting. Instead, we were overwhelmed by fear. We saw glimmers of hope. Avi had a passion for music, and he loved people. But the world that we tried desperately to fit him into looked at Avi and saw deficits. When Avi turned 5, we found Keshet, and everything changed. Keshet's mix of expertise and unconditional love kicked in, and Avi was on his way. Now, there was Sunday school and Camp Shy, I heard that mentioned, and day school, and everyone at Keshet thought Avi, like all his peers at Keshet, was awesome just the way he was. All of a sudden, Avi had choir practice, read Torah, had an annual part in the Schechter play, and studied history alongside his peers. The Keshet-Schechter connection brought Avi the friends he so desperately needed, lifelong friends that were determined to help Avi become Avi. Needless to say, they succeeded big time and are here celebrating with us tonight. Little did we know during those early days of despair that our Avi would one day be the opening act for the Temptations, that he would sing at the Grand Ole Opry, or that he would be traveling the country as a Keshet ambassador. Little did we know that our Avi, like his sister Molly, would bring us such joy. Who knew that our Avi would grow up to have scheduling conflicts because of his tight social and performance schedule? Thank you to each and every one of Keshet's incredible staff, and to my dear friend Abby, whose unwavering optimism and support helped us continually push Avi forward. We know that it hasn't always been easy, but Keshet, you turned our Avi into a rock star, figuratively and literally. Thank you. Thank you to Avi Goldfeder and Ari Shabbat and the entire Farmore family for welcoming our Avi to Farmore Drugs. Go Farmore! Okay. That opportunity, paired with Keshet's Adult Gadol program under the leadership of the kind and loving Debbie Harris, go Debbie! has provided the tools for Avi and his friends to develop the true self-esteem and lead full, meaningful, and productive lives. Thank you to Representative Jan Schakowsky for her ongoing support for people with disabilities. Thank you to our friends and family who never, ever left our side. And to the Keshet moms, you know who you are. We've laughed together. Uh-oh, where's my Kleenex? We've cried together, and we worked on thousands of committees together. Helping to build Keshet was an honor, but knowing that we would always be there for each other was a gift. Thank you to our incredible parents, Lorraine and Seymour, who prepared us to meet life's challenges tirelessly and with love, and to our daughter, Molly, who so naturally, became her brother's best friend. Your patience, love, and devotion to Avi and Keshet are remarkable. Avi, I hope you know how proud we are of you. And how... and how much we love you. And finally, to Simon. Okay. And finally, to Simon, the love of my life. Thank you for being an incredible partner and for always finding ways to make me laugh. Thank you again to each and every one of you here tonight. This is truly the honor of a lifetime.
Hello. My name is Avi's dad. I think I was previously called something else, but I've forgotten. It was so long ago. To clarify, I'm also known as Avi's mother's husband and Avi's sister's dad. It started over 20 years ago. I was happily involved with another charity in Chicago, on the board, on the executive committee, as treasurer. It was a lot of fun. Avi's mum told me Keshet needed an accountant on the board, right now. Avi's mum said, get involved in Keshet. Isn't there a waiting period for the board, I asked? Yes, she responded, 2 weeks until the next board meeting. And so it happened. It was a different sort of organization. It was run by parents who were invested in the programs. After all, it was their families on the line, who had skin in the game and who cared a lot. We had all sorts of problems: acceptance, operational, growth pains, and fiscal issues. I'm not allowed to tell you about those problems. The lawyers will not let me. But we sorted it out. Sometimes we made great decisions and sometimes not. But we tried. There were no shrinking violets. It was also a lot of fun. The fine people on the board of directors, past and present, were and are massively supported by the tremendous leadership, generosity, and guidance of the board of trustees. My thanks to you all. At this point, I would very much like to thank Carol. My most brilliant achievement was my ability to persuade Carol to marry me. But as I don't want the music to start playing like the Oscar winners who endlessly thank all their families, I will simply get on with my speech. And so to two passions of mine, English football and Winston Churchill. I've spent a lot of my life playing English football on a team. On this side of the ocean, the soccer team is called Real Wilmette. It is now a team of old and nearly old men. I would like to thank Athletico Physical Therapy, Employer of the Year awardee, for entering into negotiations with my club, Real Wilmette Football Club, for a bulk discount on physical therapy for all of us Altacaccas on the team. Thank you. What a great team it is. We show up again and again, keep playing the game, working with each other, encouraging and learning, improving all the time. It is very much like Keshet. We are involved, are constantly faced with problems, recruit new faces to help, and mine new resources. It is not an individual pursuit. So many people have been and are involved to help grow Keshet. Winston Churchill would have approved. He preached the communal spirit. We are all in this together. We will pull through. To him, The whole of the British Isles and its empire were a team. We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them on the landing grounds. He convinced others that we together can win, can make a difference. Of course, the Americans helped. Thank you. He was involved, he persevered and succeeded, like Keshet, like the Keshet community of participants, of staff, of grandparents and siblings, of donors and community members, of educational partners, parents and trustees and boards, of the many friends who care. We are all Keshet. We are all needed. We try as a team. We persevere and succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for giving Carol and me such a marvelous opportunity to get involved, and such a tremendous honor that we will always treasure. We hope we, in some small way, have made a difference. I am Avi's dad, but it is not just I. We are all Keshet.